responsibility. For my power only permits me to
What's up,
begin
Internet?
this endeavor.
It is your favorite player's favorite podcast, Gaming Gab.
To finish
And we're going to be talking about the most recent Kombat Kast, as well as the reveals that happened. And I have to say, for me personally, it was just a tad bit underwhelming. Just a tad bit underwhelming. And some things just really, really disappointed me. I don't know. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. And I'm going to start off with what disappointed me the most. And that is going to be the Warrior Shrine. If you haven't already watched the Kombat Kast, they did finally let us know about Towers of Time as well as the Warrior Shrine. And I was hoping for something a little bit different, but let's go ahead and just and see what the Warrior Shrine is all about.
Right, and there it is, Takeda's Octopus, one of my favorites. Thank you, Josh, for stopping by to talk about animalities. But Derek,
Yay, I'm back.
let's talk about what else we have coming.
Sure. There's more.
How is that possible?
I know! All right, so there's been a lot of speculation of what the Warrior Shrine is. And what the Warrior Shrine is it highlights the top 5 players of Combat League every season. And so what you'll be able to do is scroll through all the previous seasons and see who were the top 5 players of each season. I know it's
Automatically, this is extremely disappointing because we've seen this Warrior Shrine in that corner since day one, since the game released, and we thought it was going to be some sort of a game mode. What I was really hoping for, if I was in the idea room or whatever it's called, where they're talking about things to do, I would have had this be what we didn't get, or at least what was not announced in Chaos Reigns, and that is online lobbies. We still don't have online lobbies. They still haven't said anything about online lobbies. And I think because Warrior Shrine is in the online portion of the game, so what I mean by that is if you actually go to the game, for you to even see where Warrior Shrine is, you have to go to Versus Online. And then once you go online, and it does that, then you finally see the section where it says Warrior Shrine. If you see right there, it's right next to Combat League. And for this to be for this to be not a game mode, but for it to just be another list of another rankings list, that's all Warrior Shrine is a rankings list of the top 5 players. This is it almost feels like, I was talking to a buddy of mine about this when they announced it. It almost feels like they didn't know what they wanted the Warrior Shrine to be, and they just had to make it something because they said Warrior Shrine is coming. And they just thought, what is the easiest thing to do so that we can stop getting roasted online about our game not being complete. So let's just make it something. Now, Street Fighter 6 actually has a mode similar to this, where if you get to master mode, or rather if you get to master rank, then you can battle it out to be in the top 10% or the top 10 master rank players, something along those lines. I'm not 100% certain on how it works, but it's similar to this, where you're already at the top rank, but it's something that you can fight for, and you can knock someone out of that place and you can replace them, things like that, which is cool. I think that's dope, and I think it would be great, a great addition for Mortal Kombat 1, but not for the Warrior Shrine, not for something that has been teased since the beginning, and it's just another rankings list. That is disappointing. What I would have loved for it to be, number one, it's not even all 7. Come on, guys. It's not. At least do the top 7. Even though top 7 is a little weirder than top 5. But what I would have loved it to be, like I said, it would be the online lobbies. And if you want to do multiple versions of it, so it's like Goro timeline 1, timeline 2, you can say, hey, I'm in Goro timeline 17. Meet me in that lobby. Or I'm in Sonya timeline 5. Meet me in that lobby. Or what might be dope is if, let's say, each character is a different mode, right? So let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's say they do the absolute least as far as adding new modes. So it's just things that are already in the game. All right, watch this. Watch how. Oh man, just put me in the room, NetherRealm. Ed Boon, hire me. This is what I would do for Warrior Shrine. You can have Goro be, or you can have one of them, whatever it may be. But let's say Goro. Goro is just the regular ranked mode. So it's kind of like Kombat League, but it's online lobbies for that rule set where you're playing similar to Kombat League, right? But then maybe the Sonya one, and of course there's multiple ones in there. So Goro Lobby 1, Goro Lobby 2, Lobby 3, Lobby 4, whatever, as far down as it goes. And those are online lobbies for the rule set of Kombat League, right? Then you can have Sonya, let's say. Sonya is the same thing. It's online lobbies, but the rule set is, let's say, you can use your Invasions characters. So similar to Street Fighter 6, where they have the lobbies where you can fight using your character, your souped up characters from the story mode. Maybe there's a mode where people can go in and play using their characters leveled up from Invasions, which would give people more incentive to do things like go back into Invasions to find a relic or to get some components or whatever the case may be, to soup up your character. And then you can bring your characters online in this mode. This is not ranked, keep in mind. This is just for a lobby match. And then you can play with your online character, with your Invasions souped up character against someone else's Invasions souped up character. Then maybe the Liu Kang one would be, I don't know, test your might. And you can, as silly as that might be, at least give us the option to do that. Hey, you go into its lobbies and it's just test your might, and it's similar to a King of the Hill, but you guys are playing test your might, and the winner, the loser goes to the bottom of the line, and then the winner gets a harder test your might thing to do. And then the other, I don't know. I'm just saying these things are already programmed into the game, and it would have been an easy copy and paste to put into, to make it the Warrior Shrine. But what they did was, another rankings list. We pretty much already have Warrior Shrine when it comes to just, okay, hold on one second, because this is ridiculous. Excuse me, I apologize. So we kind of already have Warrior Shrine with this. So we don't, let's see, we just go to the very top. Let's go to Elder God. And then we can already see who's at the top of the list. Why do we need Warrior Shrine to tell us who the top 5 is? Or the top 5 players are, I should say. And there you go. This is basically what we're going to see Warrior Shrine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But instead, their names are going to be next to a statue. I just don't understand why we did it, why they did this. Why did they think this was okay to unveil as the Warrior Shrine? it just feels like they just took the first idea that was the easiest to do and they just slapped it in there and made it the Warrior Shrine. I want to be excited. I was talking to my friend and he's always like, hey, do you feel like you regret pre-ordering Chaos Reigns? And I don't regret ordering Chaos Reigns because I want to play the story mode. I want to try the new characters and whatnot. I want to go through all that stuff. But this is disappointing. This is not... This just does not feel like effort was put into this. It just feels... I don't know. But let's carry on here. I think I've ranted enough already.
What's amazing, in Season 3, myself, Stephanie, Dizzy, Nicastro, and Paulo were able to be the top 5 players.
Yeah, we're very, very strong players.
We are amazing. Right. That's a lie. We just kind of mocked this up just to kind of give you guys a first look at it.
I just barely missed it.
You did. You just barely missed it.
Fine.
Very cool. You can see the art there, a tribute to, in my opinion, one of the coolest stages in MK history.
Right.
The Warrior Shrine.
And I agree. Warrior Shrine is one of the dopest stages in Mortal Kombat. I'm surprised that we haven't really seen it come back in any meaningful way. But Warrior Shrine is amazing. I don't know why they thought they could get away with just making it a rank like this. I'm laughing, but I am legitimately upset. Now, I'm not saying that the game is dead or this ruins it or anything like that. I'm just so upset that it could have been so good. It could have just been something so good, and it just was not. And that, I don't know, just the potential is the potential was not utilized. Anyway, the next thing that I want to go over is they spoke about Towers of Time, and I think Towers of Time actually looks, I mean, okay, so here's the deal. Towers of Time is just invasions without the map. It's exactly what I thought. But they are putting a lot of cool things into it, and they're making some cool changes with the online shop as well, which I respect those changes rather. I don't know why I can't talk. But having the brutalities in always being able to be bought, I think is a great choice. And being able to earn dragon crystals from Towers of Time, I think, is extremely dope. So real quick, let's just see what they're talking about here about Towers of Time. Let's go.
Towers of Time is a combination of the Gateway Mesa and the MK11 Towers of Time experience. There are 9 towers that are always available to the player. The front 3 towers are persistent towers. The first tower is the arcade tower with no modifiers, and players can unlock ladder endings, and they're just quick matches with ladder endings. The second tower is our seasonal tower, same as what we've had in the Gateway with previous seasons of Invasions.
So again, like I said, this is something that we already had. This was just in the Invasion Mesa. But now they're just bundling it into Towers of Time. So again, this is just a copy paste, but they did do a couple of cool things here. So let's continue on.
The seasonal tower gets progressively more difficult after each completion, and players unlock seasonal exclusive cosmetics after each milestone level, basically every 5 completions. The third tower is the Legacy Tower. After each completion, players will unlock unobtainable pallets from previous seasons of Invasions.
This is pretty dope right here. So if you missed the season 1 Scorpion skin because you didn't beat Invasions or something like that, whatever the case may be, you can unlock it in this tower and just get stuff that you missed from previous seasons. I think that I knew that they would allow us to get those things again down the line, but I thought that they would sell it to us for money. Like if you missed it in Invasions, then you gotta buy it. But throwing it into the towers as a reward, I think, is a great choice. So I was happy with that.
With later updates, we'll continue to add additional cosmetic items to that loot pool. The middle row of towers is a series of procedurally generated towers that change every hour. The tower difficulty range from very easy to very hard, going from left to right. The final back row of towers is dedicated to our live content. When we go live on the 24th, you'll be able to play the character demo towers for Sector, Cyrax, and Noob. So if you haven't purchased them yet, you can try them out in the Towers of Time. There's exclusive player module pieces for completing the demo towers for each of those characters. Anytime we have a live event or holiday event, they will populate this back row. Now, let's dig a little deeper. When you press the start button, this will bring up the Towers of Time menu. There are 3 active challenges. Each challenge rewards points. All challenges must be completed in Towers of Time environment. Once an easy or hard challenge is completed, it is replaced with a new challenge. In addition to points, easy and hard challenges reward different crafting components, consumables, or relics. That brings us to the weekly challenge. The weekly challenge rewards dragon crystals. The weekly challenge can only be completed once per week. The weekly challenge also rewards a generous amount of Towers of Time points. What do these points do, you might ask?
I was going to ask.
I know. These points contribute to a bi-weekly player versus player competition within Towers of Time. Once the timer runs out, players are rewarded items based on their final placement.
And that's pretty cool, but what I wanted to focus on here is this right here, is the challenges. So he said that the easy challenge and hard challenge will regenerate once you complete them, but he didn't say that about the weekly challenge. Weekly challenge obviously is just one time for the week, and that's it. And that is where you get the dragon crystals. So for this one, for example, it looks like you have to deal damage. You have to deal 30,000 damage, probably in Towers of Time specifically. And then the reward for that is 75 dragon crystals, which I guess on paper, on its face, seems pretty cool. Like you're just going to give us money essentially. But the amount of money is not, I mean, they don't want to give us too much money, I suppose. So 75 dragon crystals, that comes out to about 75 cents. 100 dragon crystals is $1. So it's like 1 cent is 1 dragon crystal essentially. So 75, so you get 75 for playing the game enough, and you get 75 cents. So I guess with enough weeks go by, if that's the standard, 75 cents, you know, you could, it'll take you maybe 2 months or so to get like a premium skin or something like that. To get let's do some math here. Actually, what am I talking about? It'll take you more than 2 months, because if you get it every week, right, for a month, 75 and 75 is $1.50. So that's $3 a month. So if you want something for $10, it's gonna be about 3.5 months, something like that, for you to be able to get a premium thing. So they're giving away free stuff for playing the game, but it's not a major amount of money that they're giving you here. So it's cool. I dig it, but you know, Towers of Time again feels like it's something that's pretty lazy, and definitely Warrior Shrine feels lazy as well. So I don't know. I mean, I'm excited for Chaos Reigns. I can't wait to play it. I can't wait to jump into Noob and Sector and Cyrax and play the story mode, but I'm not happy about these modes. I think they could have done so much better with what these modes are. And you know what too? We didn't even get character specific ranks. So that's something that I would love. If I'm, oh, look at this lag. So if I'm right now, I'm playing with Geras and I'm the rank that I am at. But what if I want to play someone else and I just want to try them online? I just have to be like, let's say I'm terrible with Ermac, and ooh, that was a nice anti-air. Let's say I'm terrible with Ermac, but I've been practicing him a little bit, and I want to try him online. Do I just have to go? Let's say I'm demigod with one person, and then I want to try someone I'm not really that great with. Do I have to be demigod on ranked? Or if I don't want to play demigod ranked players, then I just have to play casual with all the other. I feel like it will just open up more. Ooh, it'll open up more characters to be played on ranked if it was a character specific ranked. Why do I keep blocking low? Yeah, he just. Oh. Yeah, well done, well done. Oh, this combo is gross. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Man, that is the second time he's oh! Man. Yeah, I get it, sir. I get it. But yeah, that would have been something cool that they could have added is character-specific ranks in ranked. Again, I mean, lobbies is something that I don't understand why we don't have at this point in the game, and I think that I put out a very, very a reasonable thing that Warrior Shrine could have been instead of what they gave us, which is just a okay, nice walk back, which is just a another rankings list. Another ranking. Like, I can't believe that they legitimately did that. Wow, out of range. Oh, nice teleport. Oh, man, he catches me on the low. Oh, man. Ooh. Nice. Wow, and he's just far enough that my armor... You know, Geras has terrible armor. Oh, can I kill him here? Oh, I dropped it! Okay, how lucky. How lucky of me that he ducked after that. Alright. Oh! Ooh! Man, he keeps catching me with that foot. Anyway, if you're in here, there's a couple people in here watching. If you're in here, what did you think about the reveals? Did you think that, oh. Man, his arms are so long. What did you think about the reveals? Did you actually like Warrior Shrine? Did you think it, like, were you happy with, oh. Oh, man, I can't believe I let that slip. Okay. Oh, what a great teleport. Does this catch him? Oh, it does, and rightfully so. That was a complete Hail Mary. But yeah, what do you think about the Warrior Shrine? Is it something that it doesn't really bother you? Is it something that ooh, is it something that you're actually happy for? Is it something maybe that you think you want to try to achieve, to reach, you know, to get yourself into the Warrior Shrine? I think it's a cool goal for someone to have, to want to be able to get into the Warrior Shrine. Oh, that's not what I wanted. But for it to be like have this ranking list be something else, not the Warrior Shrine, after all this time. Oh, jeez, it just annoys me. It just really annoys me. And what hurts the most is because I want the game, like, I want to like the game. Like, I want to report good news, and I want to be excited to play different modes, but oh man, I was listening to it at work, and I literally just laughed when I heard what they said the Warrior Shrine is. Just out of frustration, I just laughed to myself. Okay, he's gonna teleport soon, Wow, you can jab me out of that Motaro. Oh man, he keeps catching me with that overhead. I love this outfit on Ermac too, the mask, how it's just like wrappings. Teleport. Ooh! You know what? I keep falling for that. I just keep doing the low block when I need to be blocking high against this guy. And he doesn't have any low starters, it looks like. What a great anti-air. Man, you cannot jump against this guy. Oh! Man! That has a gap. Ooh! I thought my kick could stuff that, but... Wow. Man, I'm getting mixed in this corner. Oh, I think it's over. Wait, I could have broken that, couldn't I? All right, we don't want to see a fatality here, even though this fatality is fantastic to see, but we don't want the YouTube lords to to ruin that. Anyway, I just wanted to jump on real quick. I wanted to talk about my frustrations with the Kombat Kast. Another thing too, I just feel the Kombat Kast could be so much more than what it is. I feel like they just, you know what? All right, we're not going to be too negative here. I just wanted to talk about my feelings about what was said on the Kombat Kast, and kind of get that out there and see what you guys think. So leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Was this something that you are excited for? And if so, don't let me spoil your fun or be a Debbie Downer, or I can't believe I said Debbie Downer. Don't let me ruin your excitement. But I just wanted to say that I feel like it could have been something so much better. Anyway, time is your most valuable asset, so thank you so much for spending some of yours with me here today. And as always, don't get beat up out there.